Sean Sewell with Engearment.com, and I got a really cool tech review for you. This is the swivel from SideTrak. It is a second monitor that uses magnets to attach to your laptop, therefore giving you a second or potentially even a third screen. It's super simple to use. In this video, I'll go over the setup, features and functions on it. So let's get into it. For reference, I'm using a 2022 MacBook Pro 14-inch. And then there's a 12.5-inch version as well as a 14-inch version. The 14-inch probably would have fit perfectly for the 14-inch MacBook, but the 12.5-inch version is nice for how I use it, which is for emails and notes. It is a high definition resolution, not 4K. So I would not edit videos on it. I would use the Retina beautiful display on the MacBook to do the video editing. But on this side, I can keep open emails and keep up with clients and vendors and stuff. So get this out of the way and show you how it works. It's actually very simple. So here it is. Got a 14-inch MacBook Pro, and the box includes 2 sets of magnets, so you can use this as a second monitor and or as a third monitor, or if you mess up placement, you can just remove it with some alcohol wipes and then adhere the new metal plate in the place you want. I chose to put it right in the middle, and it attaches on. It's actually very secure, and you can rotate it and store it. I'm gonna blow your mind real quick. So you can make this a second screen. Here it goes. Boom, now it's on. So simply plugging it in my case, I'm using HDMI provided smaller HDMI cable to HDMI port on my MacBook Pro, and I'm powering it with a USB-C cord. And it's drawing 2 watts. I've got a little indicator here that's drawing 2 watts of power to make this happen. On the screen, you will see how it looks when you do add the SideTrak monitor. You go into displays and you can choose where you want it to be. You can choose the size of the text. You can choose all of that. And what's cool about the swivel is you can use it, you know, how you probably be using it most of the time for yourself. Having the main screen, you know, again, the high resolution on the MacBook. It's a beautiful screen. And then over here I have email. And it just makes it really easy, so I can just get to work and I can check over here and reply to emails. And it pivots, so you can do this. I can watch this. It's gonna auto adjust. 2, 1, boom, it auto adjusted. So now I can, you know, if I'm working with a client, I'm like, okay, here's the contract. You know, look it over. And then they do, flip it back to me, continue. There's a lot of applications you could use this for. And of course, when in transport, I simply just store it like that, close it up, boom, take the cables out so it's not such a mess. And it does travel really, really nicely. And it's kind of got a rubberized texture to it. So it looks sharp. It looks like it could be like a legit Mac accessory. It does work with PCs too. I'm not trying to go all Mac fanboy. It does work with PCs as well. The cables that are provided is a HDMI to, I believe, mini, not micro HDMI, which is a better, it's the middle size HDMI. Thank God it's not micro HDMI. Those cables suck. Then it has a USB-A to USB-C. So that might work for PCs, just to do one cable into it and it'd be good to go. So good stuff. I think MSRP is a little over $300 for the 12.5, probably a little more for the 14-inch, I would imagine. Again, it is high definition, not 4K, so keep that in mind if that's something super important to you. But again, for the use I do with it, text, email, it's totally fine. I have another SideTrak that is 4K and touch screen. It's beautiful, and I actually use it as a monitor for this camera right here. It is fantastic. So they make some really good stuff. Of course, you can adjust features. There's 2 buttons. You can go into menus and adjust stuff, but I just have it pretty much stock. I'm not trying to fuss with it. I just want to read emails and reply to people. So it works for that. Hopefully the overview, seeing how it works and seeing the screen you need to go to work, the display screen, is helpful. If it was, thumbs up is always appreciated. More tech reviews coming up. A lot of tech reviews coming up next week, so stay tuned for those. And consider subscribing to our Engearment YouTube channel, link below, to stay up to date with those. I'm Sean Sewell, owner and director Stoke for Engearment. Until next time, take care.